And nearly 50 years after devastating flooding hit northeastern Pennsylvania, the people who lived through it all are reflecting on those fateful days. Tonight, Newswatch 16's Marshall Keeley sat down with the former mayor of Scranton to look back at his efforts to help in the days following Hurricane Agnes.
50 years later, the floods of Agnes are still etched in the minds of countless residents, even those who didn't live in the hardest hit areas. In June 1972, Eugene Peters was in his third year in office as the mayor of Scranton.
Can you believe it's been that long?
No, but the memory is as though it happened yesterday.
Peters says he was sitting in his office when the news of severe flooding in Wilkes-Barre came over the airways.
President Nixon declared it as one of the worst disasters ever happened in the United States. And we wondered why he would say that. Of course, when we kept calling and couldn't get anyone, the city hall, the courthouse, and I've been there many times, we decided to come my cabinet together and said, I'm going to Wilkes-Barre, I'm going to the airport.
Peters and the Lackawanna-County commissioners helped establish a relief zone at the airport. Wilkes-Barre residents flocked to the site for food, water, and shelter from the rains. Peters used his boat to rescue residents from the rising waters. For the next 5 to 10 days, he worked alongside other Scranton residents, doctors, nurses, and everyday citizens who volunteered their time and resources to help the flood victims.
The memory of that flood is kind of prominent. I can see yesterday the people coming in for help and the people coming in to help, and people taking food out of their own cupboards and bringing it down.
Peters soon joined President Nixon to get an aerial view.
Homes are under this water.
Of the destruction in Wilkes-Barre.
The president had sent a plane in, and a helicopter, and they asked me to go join them in the helicopter. We flew over Wilkes-Barre. I had been to Wilkes-Barre 100 times, and there was nothing but water and the whole square up to the streetlights.
After the waters receded and recovery began, Peters was awarded a plaque from Wilkes-Barre as a thank you for his response to the disaster. But he's quick to shift the credit to the generosity of his community.
It was a thrilling experience, a sad experience to see homes destroyed, families destroyed. But I again thank the people of the city of Scranton and this community who supported everything we did.
Marshall Keeley, Newswatch 16, Lackawanna-County.
Newswatch 16 this morning will have special live coverage on June 23rd to mark the 50th anniversary of Hurricane Agnes. Later that same day, WNEP will air a special Agnes 50 Years Later. You can watch it at 7:30 right here on WNEP2 and streaming on WNEP.com, Roku, and Fire TV.